The fish of a lifetime hits, your rod doubles over, and then the line goes slack. It was not the hook, it was not the drag, it was the knot. Most anglers who lose a giant lose it right there, to a weak knot they never knew was weak. So I ranked 8 of the most common fishing knots by their actual tested strength, and the spread will shock you. The weakest knot on this list gives back only about 70% of your line strength, while the strongest keeps nearly 100%. That means on the exact same line, one angler is fishing at 70% power and another at full strength, and only one of them lands the big one. So we count down from number 8, the weak knot far too many anglers still tie, up to number 1, the knot that keeps essentially all of your line's strength. Stick around, because there is one free thing that matters more than which knot you tie, and almost everyone skips it. If you fish, subscribe, because we give you the truth that actually lands fish. One quick thing before number 8. Knowing the strongest knot is powerful, but the whole system of rigging, knots, and gear that actually lands fish lives inside the angler's vault. First link in the description, QR code in the corner the whole video. Tap it or scan it whenever you want. Now, let's get into it. First, the science that makes this whole ranking real. A knot is always the weakest point in your setup, because those tight turns concentrate stress and cut into the line. We measure that with knot efficiency, the percentage of your line's rated strength that survives after tying. A 90% knot on 20-pound line actually breaks at 18 pounds. A 70% knot breaks at 14. So why does a knot fail below the line's rating at all? 2 reasons. First, the tight bends crush and weaken the line fibers at the turn. Second, if the wraps are uneven, one strand takes far more load than the others and snaps first. A great knot spreads the stress across many wraps. A bad one dumps it on one spot. Number 8, the basic clinch knot. This is the very first knot most people ever learn. A few simple wraps and through the loop. And it is the weakest knot on this list, retaining only around 70 to 80% of your line. Worse, it slips badly on modern braided line, because the coils cannot bite into that slick surface. It fails because all the stress lands on one thin point where the line bends. There is nothing to spread the load. It will land small fish all day, but the moment a real fish surges, that single stress point gives out. If this is the only knot you know, every knot from here up is stronger and barely harder to tie. Number 7, the improved clinch knot. This is the fix for the basic clinch, adding one final tuck back through, and it is a genuine upgrade, jumping to around 85 to 95% on monofilament. For decades, this has been the go-to knot for tying hooks and lures on mono line, and for that job, it is solid and reliable. But here's the catch that costs anglers big fish. On braided line, the improved clinch drops back down to around 70 to 80% because braid is too slick for those coils to grip. So the most popular knot in fresh water is quietly one of the worst choices for braid. If you fish braid and tie an improved clinch, you are giving away 20% of your line for nothing. Number 6, the uni knot. Also called the Duncan loop, this is one of the most versatile knots in all of fishing, holding a reliable 85 to 90% across mono, fluoro, and even braid. Its strength comes from a series of wraps that spread the load instead of concentrating it, so no single point takes all the stress. What makes the uni special is that it works on everything, and you can add more wraps for slick braid to lock it down tighter. It is the knot to learn if you want one dependable connection for every line type. Not the absolute strongest, but a rock-solid, do-everything knot that will never embarrass you. Number 5, the double uni knot. Now we move to joining two lines together, like tying your braided main line to a fluorocarbon leader, and the double uni is the friendly starting point. You simply tie a uni knot with each line and cinch them together, landing around 85 to 90%. It is the easiest strong line-to-line connection to learn. The reason you even need a line-to-line knot is that most serious anglers run braid for its strength and no stretch, then add a length of fluorocarbon leader that a fish cannot see. The double uni joins them well, and while stronger connections exist, this is the one most anglers can tie reliably on a rocking boat with cold hands. Quick thing before the top 4, the truly powerful knots. If this is already making you want to retie, hit the like button so it reaches the next angler about to lose a giant. And point your camera at the QR code or tap the first link below. The Angler's Vault is the rigging and knowledge that actually lands fish. One payment, yours for life. Number 4, the San Diego Jam Knot. Built by long-range tuna anglers who could not afford to lose fish, this knot holds a powerful 95%, and it shines exactly where others struggle, on heavy line and stiff fluorocarbon. The wraps run down the line and lock back on themselves, spreading load beautifully. The science of why it is so strong on big line is that the multiple wraps distribute the stress over a long section instead of one bend. That is why saltwater and big game anglers trust it with fish that would snap a clinch instantly. If you fish heavy fluoro leaders or chase big fish, this is a knot worth learning cold. And fluorocarbon deserves a special warning because it is the most unforgiving line to knot. It is stiff, so a knot can look perfectly tied while it is only half-seated, and that half-seated knot fails at 60 to 70% without warning. The fix is simple. Wet it and cinch it down slowly until every wrap locks. Never trust a fluoro knot you did not fully seat. Number 3, the Palomar knot. This is the one every angler should know because it combines nearly the highest strength on the list, around 95 to 99%, with dead simple tying. You double the line, pass it through the eye, tie a simple overhand, and loop it over the hook. That is it. And it is especially deadly strong on braid. The genius of the Palomar is that the line passes through the hook eye doubled, so 2 strands share the load instead of 1. That is why it grips slick braid so well and retains almost all your strength. It is strong, it is fast, and it is nearly impossible to tie wrong. For tying any hook, jig, or lure, this is the knot to make your default. Worth a quick mention here is the snell knot, which does not tie to the eye at all. It wraps around the hook shank. For bait fishing with the right hook, a snell gives an incredibly strong, straight-line pull that drives the hook home, testing right up with the best at around 90 to 95%. A specialist, but a powerful one. Number 2, the FG knot. This is the gold standard for joining braid to a leader, and it is a monster, holding around 98 to 100% of your line. Unlike a bulky double uni, the FG is a thin, woven connection where the braid wraps tightly around the leader, so it is nearly as strong as the line itself and slips through your rod guides without a sound. The reason the FG is so strong is that the braid grips the leader along its length, so the load is spread across many wraps instead of a single knot. It takes practice to tie, no question. But for anyone running braid to a fluoro leader, this thin, powerful connection is worth every minute of learning because it almost never fails. And if the FG knot feels like too much, there is a middle ground, the Alberto knot. It joins braid to leader at around 90 to 95%, nearly as strong as the FG, but noticeably easier to tie. It is a touch bulkier through the guides, but for many anglers, an Alberto tied perfectly beats an FG tied sloppily. And number 1, the strongest knot on this list, the Bimini Twist. This is the only knot that retains essentially 100% of your line's strength, and often more, because it creates a doubled loop of line. Big game and offshore anglers, chasing tuna, marlin, and other giants, Consider it the ultimate connection when absolutely nothing can fail. Here's the science of how it beats 100%. By twisting the line into a doubled section, the Bimini shares every ounce of load across 2 strands of line. Even if one strand nicks or weakens, the other holds. It is not a beginner knot, and it takes practice. But for the fish of a lifetime, when the line simply cannot break, nothing else compares. So now the honest part. Which knot should you actually learn? Because the strongest is not always the right one for you. Not everyone needs a Bimini twist for pond fishing. The trick is matching the knot to your fishing. And for most anglers, 2 or 3 knots cover everything you will ever do. Here is the simple system. For tying any hook or lure, learn the Palomar. It is nearly the strongest, works on everything, and you cannot tie it wrong. For joining braid to a leader, learn the FG knot, or the double uni if you want something easier. And only if you chase true giants offshore do you need the Bimini twist. Master those, and you are covered for life. And do not stress about always tying the fanciest knot. The data is clear. A well-tied simple knot beats a poorly tied complex one every time. A perfect Palomar at 98% will outhold a rushed, sloppy FG. Learn a couple of knots until you can tie them in your sleep, and tie those perfectly, rather than fumbling a hard knot you barely know. But here's the secret that matters more than any knot on this list. The one free thing almost everyone skips. Always wet your knot before you pull it tight. Every single one of these knots. This is not an old wives' tale, it is physics. When you cinch a dry knot, the line dragging on itself creates friction heat that weakens the line by 15 to 30% at its most stressed spot. A quick touch of water or saliva lets the knot slide into place, cool and tight. Wet your knot, and a simple knot outperforms a fancy dry one. A few more habits that save big fish. Cinch every knot slowly and with steady pressure. Never a hard jerk so it seats evenly. Leave a small tag in so it cannot slip back through under load. And retie after every big fish, because that maximum load stresses your knot right to its limit. And the next fish deserves a fresh one. And remember, the best knot in the world cannot save bad line. Old, sun-faded, or nicked line will fail well below its rating, no matter how you tie it. Run the last few feet through your fingers before you tie on. Feel for any rough spots or nicks, and cut them off. A perfect knot on damaged line is still a break-off waiting to happen. One last habit that takes 2 seconds. Once you tie on, give the knot a firm, steady pull to test it before you ever cast. Better it fails in your hands now than on the fish of the day. If it slips or breaks on that test pull, you just save yourself a heartbreak. Trust every knot only after it has passed that quick tug. And one specific warning for braid, since so many of you fish it. Braid is slick and has 0 stretch, so weak knots slip right off it. Never trust a clinch on braid. Use the Palomar, the uni with extra wraps, or the FG for leaders, and cinch them down hard. On braid, the knot is the only thing that gives, so it has to be a good one. And adjust your wraps to your line. Thinner and slicker line needs more wraps to grip, so add a turn or 2 on light line and on braid. Thicker line needs fewer, or the knot gets too bulky to seat. The right number of wraps is what lets the knot bite down and hold, so match it to what you were tying, not a fixed count. So there it is, 8 knots ranked by real tested strength. Retire the weak clinch, make the Palomar your everyday knot. Add the FG for leaders, and the Bimini if you chase giants. But above all, wet every knot before you tighten it. Do that, and you will stop losing the fish of a lifetime to the one link you can actually control. That is exactly what the Angler's Vault is about. It is the first link below. The QR code is in the corner. Pay once and it is yours. Now tell me in the comments, what is your go-to knot? And have you lost a giant to a knot that let go? And if this saves you one big fish, subscribe, because we give you the truth that lands them. We will see you on the water, and once your knot holds, The next thing that fights the fish is your drag. If you want the reels that fight big fish for less, watch this next. 10 reels ranked by science.